young, and I didn't understand that you were the one, and I can't wait to see you hindsight is bleeding, oh, and your heart's bleeding, and all you can see is red, till you discover it is within each other to forgive and make amends. If I had known then, or what I know now, I wouldn't have said what I said. I took the long road, thought I'd be better on my own. Sometimes what's right is wrong instead, 'cause I was too young, and I didn't understand that you were the one, and I can't wait to see you again. Oh, I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait, 'cause I was too young, and I didn't understand that you were the one, and I can't wait to see you again. you discover it is within each other to forgive and make amends. If I had known then what I know now, I wouldn't have said what I said. I took the long road, thought I'd be better on my own. Sometimes what's right is wrong instead. 'Cause I was too young, and I didn't understand that you are the one. And I can't wait to see you again. Oh, I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait. 'Cause I was too young, and I didn't understand that you are the one. And I can't wait to see you I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait. Can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait. And I didn't understand that you were the one. And I can't wait to see you again.
Hello.
What's up, guys? It's Yank here with 47 North Gaming. I'm back with Drew as he jumps over there. We're back doing Space Engineers. A little later than usual. I got off a little bit late. Drew got off a little bit late. So here we are.
Yes.
Oh, you know, it'd help if I would transition the image so you guys didn't get to see Drew bouncing around there. There he is. Yes, it would help if I would switch the imaging over so that way you guys can see what we're doing. So yeah, where we left off last time, solar, that was kind of the big thing. You know, going from a small little power station just to kind of charge up the, or at least power the spawn point. Now we actually have a charging system. And next we need super conduit up there. I was just checking earlier.
Yes.
I don't remember what project you were working on.
I think I'd scout around for some resources, but that was about as far as I had gotten.
Okay. I know my next project was to basically duplicate this tower further out.
Yeah.
So that way we could start really pulling down some power.
Yeah.
Or actually, it wasn't duplicating this tower, it was building a more compact solar collecting system.
Something, yeah.
But it was something solar based, so I'll work on that at some point. And the other side project I had going on was reconstructing this, and then I broke it a couple times more, and so now it's just sitting here charging. At least until I figure out what I want to do with it. I mean, it would be good to have a jump ship to get back out there, other than just yours.
Yeah, I was actually going to, if you want to turn yours into more of a jump ship, I was going to kind of convert mine more into a legitimate miner.
Yeah, I can convert mine to a jump ship. It's small enough.
Yeah. So we got most of our starting components. Now that we have a spot, we can set up some kind of cargo container with drop thrusters if needed.
Yeah.
Let's see, how are my settings?
Cool thing is, if it ever gets warm here, we got a giant shade system.
That is true. Better.
So it's really weird. When I mute the vinyl record player, because it's got an inbuilt amp, I can still hear the amp, so I can very faintly hear the music, but the sound system's muted. Because I'm too lazy to actually go over there and pick the needle back up, because it's got an auto pick. So I'm just gonna let it run to the end of the record, and then it'll pick itself up.
Fair enough.
That's what I figure. I am enjoying watching the logic, though, on our solar system. I think it's still sorting itself out a little bit.
Oh yeah, it's not the best logic.
Well, part of it too is that I have put some pretty heavy constraints on it so it doesn't crash into shit.
Yeah.
So it's still learning those constraints.
Yep.
So once it learns those, it'll be good.
Yeah. If ever we need to, we can set it to track certain points and whatnot if need be later, but it'll get there.
Basically, at this point, it's just to try to power your ship, because I think your ship's entirely battery operated, right?
I think I stuck a reactor or two on it, but mainly battery, yes.
Okay. Yeah. I'm thinking if I'm gonna make this into a jump ship, I think I might just kind of sort of start from scratch, like dismantle bits.
Yeah, so I was gonna pull this thing down and kind of basically tear off the majority of it and rebuild it. It's just easier to. Can probably help if I could remember controls.
No. Zero help.
No.
Okay. Trying to decide what's gonna be.
Next thing is I don't have to do a whole lot of converting. I think the main core of it can pretty much stay as is.
Yeah.
All the work to put this thing together to get down here and turn it over.
Yep, that's kind of the same thing here, except, I crashed it into an invisible mountain first.
Yes.
Can't remember what's crouch again.
C, I think.
Yep. Okay.
To that, which is what the hell did I? Oh, that's right. It wasn't actually connected to the cargo.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling.
Shush, Crowdfire. I haven't even used you. Not in a long time, actually. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oop, 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 oop. Do I have it? No wonder I was turning around. I had my mouse DPI turned up. So you're connected there. That should be enough to hold you up. I can flip things around. So probably move the connector up. So that can run there. Actually, maybe I won't. Do 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 do. Oh, explosions.
What's exploding?
Things.
Why are you exploding things?
So something about the cargo containers and when you grind them down from functional and non-functional.
Ah.
You go sploosh.
Oh, it's probably stuff that's stored in them.
Nope, there's nothing in them.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Weird.
It's like a whatchamacallit? Decompression effect. Why you tip? You were locked.
Very carefully.
It tipped, but it said it was locked. But
It's too fat.
apparently. Let's see. Thankfully, I still have the other half of it, so I can kind of fix it.
The struggle I have right now is trying to work on a ship in a gravity field.
Yeah, it makes things interesting, doesn't it?
It does. It really does.
Alright, let's see. Drill. Because I'm an idiot, I didn't have to tear any of that down.
Way to go, idiot.
Will make things more effective for hauling, though, so.
The solution I have come up with is I think ingenious for solving my problem.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you gonna bounce it so it locks?
Yep. I built basically this really long proboscis nose thing with a landing gear on it just to hold the back end up.
Well done.
Yep, I thought so.
Whatever works, I guess.
That is true. How many power cells do we have, and how many batteries can I get away with? Because I blew some of mine up.
That is
As
a
far
good
as,
question.
How many can I reinstall before I'm yelled at?
We have 321 currently.
Sweet. Which means I can max out my build plan.
Yes. Yeah, rubber banding. Why you rubber band? That. How am I doing this? Things. Yeah, I really didn't have to tear down half of what I did.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you really appreciate that.
Uh-huh. Alright.
Shit. I have no idea where I dropped that. But there is a random cube. Oh, there it is. There's a random cube on top. I dropped it from space. So it's just chilling up there. I can't remember. Did I bring my super welder down with me?
Don't know.
As in, is it in storage?
Nope.
Damn.
We have a single enhanced welder and an enhanced grinder chilling in there, which I think we found off of a couple dogs.
Oh, I had an enhanced welder down here. Keyword is had.
Exactly. Actually, I forgot about the dogs for a minute there. I had to look around
I
for a
did
second.
too, actually.
I see a couple.
I'm sure one's gonna come up on me and I'm gonna yell, "Oh shit!" and piss myself.
Yep.
That's about the pace they've been going at this point.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I'll keep going with what I started. Increase the storage on this thing so it has more trip capacity. Do. I'm actually going to grab those tools that are in there. Do.
Oh man, the sun's going down already.
Yep.
Hey, Casey.
Hello. Welcome
Playing
back.
Space Engineers as well right now, at least trying to keep running into setbacks in your world. Welcome to my world. I run into you're looking at a setback right now. It's a reconstruction, of course, but it's still a setback.
Mm-hmm.
And in this case, gravity is also a setback.
Yeah, that sounds about normal.
Yeah, well, it's kind of a pain to construct a flying ship on the ground.
Sure.
At least when I'm so used to, working on them in three-dimensional space. I kind of have to really consider the way I'm building this because I, want to minimize my jetpack usage.
Yeah.
And I have not built the scissor lift yet, so...
Mm-hmm. Giant decompression effects. Why you do this?
Because fuck you, that's why.
Yeah, that sounds about normal.
Pretty much.
I tore down the framework of a thruster. You should not be decompressing.
Okay, so mods, not dealing with those since this is a vanilla world. But I can relate to my plane flipped and I'm having to grind and rebuild it. That's what you're kind of looking at.
Yep.
Except I ended up, crashing into an invisible mountain instead. Hello? There we go. Come on. Come on. Are my keyboard batteries dying?
Probably.
No. Wouldn't be surprised if they were. Just because it's stream night.
Want that there. Yeah. Oh.
Whee!
Guess I'm actually put that there. Oh my
Oh.
lord.
I guess here's the other problem is it's going to be night. I'm not going to have a lot of light to work on this because I haven't built a light array.
That's what headlamps are for.
I know, but it's kind of nice to be able to see what I'm working on.
True. Alright, so that works.
Okay. How do I want to proceed with this?
That is a good question.
I definitely want to put cargo on here, but not too much because reasons. Tim is not a mod, it is a script.
Correct.
The game actually supports scripts, and that's what, in that case, for me, it's considered vanilla.
Yep. It utilizes a block that is already included in the game. Things. Got to remember what things are called. Been playing so much No Man's Sky, I have to remember what things are called in here.
In a while.
Yeah, neither did I. I realized I hadn't played it since I had gotten the newer graphics card and newer RAM, so I decided to play again.
Do we have
'Cause
interior
why the
plate?
hell-
Please tell me we have interior plate.
Oh yes, we have interior plate. Don't you worry.
Good.
Remember how many you need? I think you have to go.
What orientation do I want? This way, so I can put a connector on the back. Probably a smart idea.
Yeah, probably. So that.
Needs display to be fully built, but is functional without. I'm gonna say no display for you.
Mm-hmm.
I love the new lighting effects with welding though.
Oh yeah.
Especially at night. I don't know if you've looked around when like I'm welding. They look great.
No idea where you went. You're not showing up.
I am
Oh, you're
currently.
there.
I just ran up
You're
here and saw
behind
yours.
me.
Alright. I'm going back and doing some welding. You can see this beauty from a distance.
Oh, the light.
Yeah. It's a proper light source now. Yeah, I agree it is kind of stupid that people call their scripts mods because it's just scripting. I have no problem with people using, scripts. That's what it's there for. And we use them.
Just call them what they are.
Tacos.
Yes.
Whoa. Forgot about the
What'd you do?
pressurization thing with the connectors.
Yeah. Oh my lord. Which I think is what my issue has been.
Motor, computer, construction components. Whoop.
Okay, why did one decompress but one didn't? The hell?
Because screw you?
Apparently. Another one, I mean not. I'm not sure. Find out. Got that there, got that. Oh, I'm rubber banding and hopping and morphing through things.
Don't die.
No promises.
Well, you must promise. Or face the consequences of, I don't know.
Do, 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 do.
Curse you, tiny block. Oh well. It'll be fine there. Okay. I have a very radical idea that may be very stupid, but you know what? Screw it. We're in space engineers.
Sounds like fun.
Also, I keep hitting the G key, not the F key. I don't know why.
Magic.
Sure, we'll call it that.
That'll work.
The no battery scrap mod script. What the hell does it do?
What are you talking about?
Oh, Casey is suggesting it helps with grinding small ship blocks.
Oh.
Interesting. Sounds like work to go get it though right now.
Then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
Alright, I gotta think this through for a second.
Never. I'm going to do executive on the sides.
Because I still need to put thrusters on this thing.
Yes.
So I had this idea of how I wanted to lay out the solar panels on this thing, but I'm kind of contemplating if I want to actually do it.
Should we answer that?
Alright, let's just size this up for a second. How far forward and how far back do these go approximately visually? Ah, fuck. Fuck you and
Yes.
your depressurization bullshit. See, I kind of like the fact that the hydrogen runs out a lot. It kind of makes for a bigger challenge.
Yeah.
Because you would use more on a gravity environment, so.
It is attempting to be realistic, at least.
So it would reach out to there. That would be kind of cool, though. Then I wouldn't have to build a folding mechanism in the rear, which I still think would be kind of cool, but we know how folding mechanisms go in a crash landing. Fuck you. Not to say that I won't put a folding mechanism on here. I still want to put collapsible landing gear, so...
Yeah. Construction. Yeah.
Do 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 do. Like that and that. Sweet.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah.
While some would say I'm adding unnecessary weight, others would say I'm adding protection. And I'm adding flare. Because... fuck it, it's one of my ships.
Thirsta. Where's the other Thirsta?
You can flare if you want to. You can leave your friends behind.
It's a thruster. Why are you decompressing?
Yeah, but in a simulated, simulated realistic experience. This isn't a full-on simulator. The fact that you have to go back and replace, replenish the hydrogen on a semi-regular basis is kind of nice. And actually in space, like in no gravity environment, or a minimal gravity environment, the hydrogen lasts quite a while. It's actually oxygen usually you run out of first.
Yeah. Ah,
Don't die.
no promises.
Things I miss about creative mode. Insta-build.
Yes. So had this thing already built and headed off to mine.
What?
So I would have already had it built and halfway off to mine.
Oh, for sure.
Got one side just about finished.
Screw your energy low. Alright, bulletproof glass, grinder, sorry, not grinder, girder.
Herberdorber.
Girder. You forget what I needed. Yeah, whatever. Something like that.
Things.
Nice grinder, by the way. Or drill bit.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? Things? Question mark? What did I need? Ah, I did. Go. Oop. Rubber band.
Okay.
Do, 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 do.
So that is framed in.
That there. There.
Ho ho.
Ha ha ha.
Zoom zoom.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. Next, let's see. Here I. Okay. That's fine, so I will have to do that. Just bring it in. Let's go here. Bonk, bonk. I'm probably gonna find myself trying to figure out how to add more thrusters onto this thing later.
That's kind of where I'm at. Like right now, I'm like, okay, I'm adding more weight, meaning I'm gonna need more thrusts, which means I'm gonna need to add more weight to add more thrust.
Yep.
I don't need that crazy of power, I don't think. Not for the forwards.
Let's see, being that this thing is going to be mining and hauling large chunks of weight, I may need to add on a little bit more power to this thing. We'll see. Maybe, maybe not. Need a sorter. Laggy, laggy, laggy.
No, no laggy.
All the lag. Construction and small. Get one side built. Do, 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 do. Really weird to me. I'm actually debating making this thing an asymmetrical, which is really weird for me because I've never built an asymmetrical
Do it.
in my life.
You know you wanna. Remember that ship I was showing you in my construction world? That was an asymmetrical. Or that is an asymmetrical, I should say.
I'm trying to remember which one it was now. It's been too long. You know, why the hell not? It'll give me more room to work with. It'll just mess with me a lot. Won't carry quite as much, at least starting out, but
Just trying to decide how else I want to do this since I've got the like it's one of those. I'm kind of at this point I stopped and started building only one side because I'm kind of trying to lay it out.
oh yeah, that's at least in survival, that's how I usually kind of build things. I'll kind of
Yeah, well, it's kind of like how I've done some of the other ones.
get one side figured out how I want it to look, and then it's easy. It's pretty easy to mirror or something once you got the routing and
Yeah,
whatnot.
once you
worked
know
out.
what you're dealing with.
Yeah. Huh. See, now it's messing with me because now I want to kind of tweak the side, which I've been working on. So, no, I did not mean to toss my bottle, but I will grab the refill on it.
Trying to remember the design I had for one of the many designs, I should say, that I had for my compact landing gear system.
Ah.
I'm just trying to remember how much space it requires. So I guess some trial and error on the construction of it.
Yeah, that sounds about normal. Yay, changing design idea halfway through. That'll be kind of cool. It'll be a first for everything. What's being streamed for me and me in general. I've never built an asymmetrical. I've always wanted to, because it's always like the idea and some asymmetrical designs I've seen have always intrigued me, but I've just never like it messes with me.
Right.
Let's see. Here, there. Which means I'll probably end up putting the connector on this side as well. Not like that, not like that. Why are you not? Oh, because those are in the way.
Whee!
Yeah.
We're gonna need a lot of motors.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Just saying that right now.
Alright. Cargo containers built. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull you off. Yeah, right now, space again.
I think I'm just gonna go super basic right now on the landing gear setup. I might go more complex later.
They are not required.
But they look so cool. Actually, if I can get this one built, I might be able to prop it up on it. Boop.
Bloop. Stop it. So is it just me having glitch issues, or are you morphing into the ground right now?
Probably just glitch issues.
Okay. So there's just sparks of flying and all kinds of fun stuff.
Oh boy, that's uh-oh. Okay.
Oh, Okay, so it wasn't just me. It was just my interpretation of what I was seeing was not very good.
Okay, I'm trying to this was a bad idea. Alright, quick. Shit. Sit down.
Where'd you?
Uh-huh. Actually, this works out pretty good, because now I can get underneath it. That could have been bad. So, yeah. Things we've learned.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's staying over here now. At least until I've got it a little more complete.
Whoa.
Ooh, I don't know if that's going to clear the bottom of it. Okay.
I forgot how to things.
Forgot how to things.
Yes. Apparently I can't access my inventory by just pressing F anymore. Okay. Good to know. Actually, I shouldn't do that because that's where I just tossed that.
I guess I could move those. No, I can't move those up because of the solar panel.
Just probably.
I wish you could build on half blocks.
Right?
Because that would solve a lot of clearance issues.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to. Okay, maybe. Just have to do it.
Just do it. I don't know what we're doing, but.
Making my landing gear taller. But in doing so, if I fold it again,
Yeah.
ouch.
Don't do that, it hurts.
I know. But see, then now it's flush with that, but it's like,
Sounds about right.
I guess I could build like. If I build like that, though, it could freak out. Very likely will freak out.
Highly probable.
Extremely probable.
Yes. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
And therein lies the problem. Gonna spend less time actually building the ship and more time just tinkering with the ship.
Yeah.
Because of course I have to make it more complex than it needs to be.
Of course.
Because that's just me.
This thing's gonna be so wonky when it's done. Hopefully I haven't. Ooh. If I have to, I can steal from some of the armor plates on the base if need be.
Okay, so now if I fully extend that. In theory.
Theory is always fun.
It should have ground clearance, but I don't like that kind of in theory approach. Of course.
Alright. Stars. There. It's going to be weird, but I think it'll work. Oh, I need to place. That's why I was placing those lower. There. And there. Oh, yeah. Rubber banding.
Oh, well, that's why, because I put him in the wrong spot.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Whoa, calm down. Where the hell is... that's right. Okay.
Yes. Okay, so I've solved that problem.
Possibly.
Well, sort of. Okay, officially solved that problem.
Alright.
Good. It's not really how I wanted to solve the problem, but whatever.
Yeah.
It gets the job done.
Yes. Whoa, whoa. Okay.
Sweet.
Jump around.
Right there. Yes. Okay, so I can box that in.
Are you sure?
No.
Good answer.
But I'm making it happen. Why? Because I can.
Fair enough.
Well, that was adding unnecessary weight for the coolness factor.
Ah.
Okay, so that is boxed in. Like
Boxty,
so.
boxty, boxty. Do, 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 do. Come on. Alright. You there. Guess let's get like this. So I'm not sure we have to work with there. There. 'Cause, 'cause I'm not sure we have to work with there. 'Cause I'm not sure we have to work with there. 'Cause I'm not sure we have to work with there. 'Cause I'm not sure we have to work with there. 'Cause I'm not sure we have to work with there. 'Cause I'm not sure we have to work with there. 'Cause I'm not sure we have to work with there. 'Cause I'm not sure we have to work with there. 'Cause I'm not sure we have to work with there. 'Cause I'm not sure we have to work with there. 'Cause I'm not sure we have to work with there. 'Cause I'm not sure we have to work with there. 'Cause I'm not sure we have to work with there. 'Cause I'm not sure we have to work with there. 'Cause I'm not sure we have to work with there. 'Cause I'm not sure we have to work with there. 'Cause I'm not sure we have to work with there. 'Cause I'm not sure we have to work with there. 'Cause I'm not sure we have to work with there. 'Cause I'm not sure we have to work with there. 'Cause I'm not sure we have to work with there. 'Cause I'm not sure we have to work with there. ' No. No. This thing is going to be so convoluted.
I have to come see this. I've kind of been buried in my own work.
Let's come off that side.
Oh, interesting. It's kind of cool, actually.
In theory, it should work. The only thing I'm questioning, I mean, same amount of batteries and think about the same amount of thrusters, so I shouldn't have an issue. But I won't really know until it goes for its maiden voyage.
So you take it for a spin.
Mm-hmm. Still gotta figure out where the hell I'm gonna stick the connector on it too. Right. Sortar. That's it. That was not the right tip, sorry.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yep.
Is that how you feel?
Yes. Do you think it'd be better for a stone tosser? A single connector setup or a small array of ejectors?
I can't remember on the small ship. It's been a while since I built a small mining ship. I mean, if you already got a connector, you can set the connector up to be multifunctional, I suppose. If you want a dedicated ejecting system on the small ships, though, the ejector's better. If I remember correct. So.
Because I could sort either way, but
Yeah, but if you want the connector to do other things, it might just be easier to have a dedicated eject system.
that's what I was asking. So I probably would have ended up having just be a double connector. Just one's the export or whatever you want to call it. Sort her. I need the sorter.
Okay.
Go there. Make sure it's
Try
set
to
to
move
sort
this
the right
thing
way.
again.
Small steel, we do have small steel. Good. Do. Doink. Oh, rubber banding. Ah. That should be good. Do. add some reinforcements before I go too far with it, but she's design-wise anyway, she's just about finished. I just gotta build a ton of thrusters.
Hello.
Hello. I dubbed the flying elephant. Dumbo.
Well, you're not wrong right now. All things considered.
Mm-hmm.
It does have enough thrust to really kind of get up and go if it needs to, though. Upwards, anyway.
That's good.
Yeah. I was kind of concerned that I might not have enough thrust even with the two big thrusters now that I added a bunch of weight.
Yeah.
But no, seems to be all right.
Where did computer go? Where's computer? Oh, oh, oh.
Okay, so that is approximately how tall it would sit. Cool.
There. Do. I think I will. These. And that one. That. Oh. Definitely gonna want to add some reinforcements somewhere here. Except for that, so I don't want to connect you to that per se. So we can do that. Yeah. That. Okay. We'll probably just have attached there. So elbow chose one there. Link. Yeah, which way? No, that one. Thank you. part. I think she's pretty much designed. I still gotta figure out where I'm sticking the... Oh, that's right. I was gonna stick it over here. Won't know if that'll work till we actually go mining, though. Connector.
I guess you better go find a place to go mining.
Well, there's lots of places to go mining. I did mark one. I think I marked the closest iron deposit I found, which is about 2.25 kilometers off the side of one of the mountains of the wall.
Sweet.
Yeah. Things. Gotta remember how to set things up. Gotta remember what things need to be set up. Okay. You there. Toggle recharge on off. It's definitely weird, not my normal style, but it is kind of cool looking.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta step out of the comfort zone a bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Recharge. Let's get these thrusters starting to build. Large steel construction. Need a lot of everything. Large steel construction. Yeah. Metal. Steel. Do, 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 do. More construction. For you, I do need more construction components there. Definitely need that. Binary assembler. Okay, I can steal from this. I don't think that's going to get me enough for that, though. Oh, my lord leg. You have all the construction. For that. Definitely gonna need more. more construction. May have to go hunting. Oh, if you're still on my channel, hi Zaran. Sorry I didn't see you.
Jeez, way to go.
He disappeared. Oh, I forgot that I didn't have chat installed on my desktop, which means I didn't have my notifications set up. What one was I using? I think I was using that one. Yep, that's what I was using. There we go. Okay, now those are set up, so... If you're still watching, hi Zaran. I see you now. I actually have my notifications set up correctly again. And what did I come in here for? Nothing. I should probably stop flying. Literally just construction and steel plate, I think is what I need. Try and steal the steel plate from these. Not really gonna hurt anything.
I know it may be frustrating to watch me tear down and rebuild and tear down again, but I'm changing the look because I want it to look good.
Why would you want to do a thing like that?
No. Aesthetics or something.
Blasphemy. Alright, so I just need more construction components and then I can get this thing moving around a little bit.
Oh yeah, want to go hunting?
Yep. It has no more.
Well, the sun's about to come up. Might make
That's
hunting easier.
Yeah, probably. I'm going to have to do a lot of hunting to get what I need for this, though.
That bad, huh?
Oh, rubber band in. Rubber band in. Oh, we got some. Yeah, maybe not quite as much as I thought. Yay, power cells. And more power cells. Couple more dogs out here. Take care of them. Alright, I actually may have enough. I'm getting more than I thought I was going to. Do 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 do.
No. refuse.
Do, 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 do. Alright, that is all the thrusters. Let's get things mapped out. Doors. All. They weren't powered. Stairs. Do. That up a little bit. All the way. Synchronized enough. Let me shut there. That's what I thought. Pull stuff out of that container real quick. Yep. Do. A little tiny bit of iron, no idea where I actually got that. That was iron ore. They helped to put it in the right spot. Oh. Don't remember when, but I must have grabbed some iron at some point.
Well done.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see. Groups. Windows. Check doors. Spots. Clusters. I think that's the only thing I need. I just need to configure the sorter real quick. Where is that one? Whitelist. Stone. Dreadhall. Perfect. Beautiful. Alright, alright. So far, not bad. To see how she does with the load, but empty, she don't fly bad.
Yeah, that's how most of mine started out. That's the kicker, is once it's loaded, it changes into a whole another animal.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what are my battery levels at right now. Come up. What's the max store power? Let's go mine some shit. Okay, the one I marked was the iron. Was some iron that I had mined apparently. I want to add a couple more forward and reverse thrusters at some point. Just get the iron to actually show up. There it is. Okay. There, try to get level. Okay, I may want to add some more gyros. She's a little bit wobbly.
And I can assure you that won't get better with weight.
Oh, it's like the drill wobble.
Ah. I think on the small ship it's almost impossible to get rid of that entirely without a lot of mass.
Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Glitch wobble.
Once you get back, I need a visual person.
Okay.
I'm testing something. But it's kind of hard to test in as one person.
True. Okay, we are going to change things. It's so weird. Whoa.
Don't die.
Lost 2 of my drills, 1 of my cargo containers.
Ow. What was that?
So I lost 2 of my drills, 1 of my cargo containers.
Well, what'd you do that for?
It bounced around and did stuff that I was not expecting it to. So I think I need more drills to kind of cover the edges of what I actually am. Or reset where my drills sit.
Where did you end up dying? Or
I didn't die.
crashing?
Didn't crash either.
Oh. Well,
Didn't
where
lose
are you
thrusters. Didn't lose gyros or anything. Literally just lost a cargo container and a couple of my drills.
then? Okay.
And some of the conveyors that were connected to it.
Well done, I guess.
I do see my drill, or at least one of the drills that I lost anyway, so I'm going to go grab that. Don't want to waste resources.
Sweet.
Where are you?
I'm adopting a design concept from one of my other builds.
Oh,
Yep. When you get back, I'll show you the concept.
so those took some damage. So I'll definitely have to kind of rework where the hell some of my drills are gonna sit. Just to actually cover the space. Alright, where is... Where? Oh no, where is it? I was lost. Okay, there. Got my bearing back. Do 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 do. Not too far. Yeah, I might just have to build a couple, maybe not reconfigure, but build one or two more drills on it, and it might be good. I'll do some new testing with it nearby. That way if something does explode off of it, I don't have to go that far to get pieces.
Oh, that is a Burke beacon.
What?
I said that is a Burke beacon.
What's a bright beacon?
Your beacon. I said it's a Burke beacon.
Oh, a Burke beacon. I thought you said a bright beacon.
You're pretty close to that solar panel there, bud.
I'm good.
Sure about that?
Yep. I'm under it now. There, that's parked. I'm going to change my settings again. 1280 is actually kind of hurting my head right now.
What are you doing?
I switched over to my monitor over to 1280, 720.
What did you do that for?
I'm gonna try to get it to run a little bit smoother. It's kind of hurting my eyes a little bit, so I'll bump it up to the middle ground.
Okay, so I guess I kind of walled it in while I was waiting for you, but come back here, because it's still open.
Oh.
And come under here.
Oh.
You'll see from the outside it's going to look like it's just an intake, and this is going to get covered basically.
Nice.
But that's going to be like a pod,
I like it.
and then the solar up on top. And then obviously there's a folding mechanism that's going to get boxed in nicely. The top's just a bunch of solar panels right now. I decided to not go with a folding mechanism.
Well,
Figured it'd be a little more rugged.
fair enough.
So, yeah, that's what I've been working on. That's why it's
Sweet.
taking so long, is we keep trial and error.
Interior. Small motor construction. Okay. Oh. Turn this. Fuck you.
The big downside to this design, though, is that it does, in fact, have a fairly low charging rate because I've minimized its solar panel space. So I don't know. I might have to develop something. For now, I got the engine pods are looking pretty cool.
Nice.
If nothing else, it looks cool.
Now, yes I can, good. Repair some shit. Whoop. Motor interior. Construction. Do. Yeah. Computers too. Yeah. Oh shit.
What the heck happened over there?
I forgot that the drills weren't fully connected on the one side,
Well done.
so there was only one connection point left.
Also, way to steal all the charge out of the base.
Yep.
Is it at least charging at a relatively good rate?
It should be. My batteries weren't that low. Actually, I can. Batteries. Well, I'll turn off the recharge because they're actually mostly full.
Where even are your batteries? I don't even see them.
Huh?
Trying to find your batteries.
They're in the center. So
No,
basically,
but like in the control panel.
oh, there's a group called
Yeah,
batteries.
I see the group, but like I was looking for an individual one.
Oh, they're set to not show in terminal at the moment.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I was just seeing how long it was until they were fully charged.
No, I took it off recharge.
Okay. So the base can start charging itself again.
Mm-hmm.
At a much slower rate, apparently, though. It was, seriously, it was at like 4 hours, and now it's at 9 hours. Way to take all the charge.
Computer display. Computer, where are you? There you are. Oh. Yay, rubber banding.
Hey, Macarena. Hi. 1 apple, 2 apple, 3 apple, 4 apple, 5 apple.
Yes. Okay, so there. Probably 6. Okay. There. Yep. The pieces that broke off, kind of put back on. Kind of, sort of, maybe.
Can you what?
Exactly.
Okay.
Do, 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 do. Alright, let's get that. There.
And how many thruster components do we have?
That's a very good question.
Because I'm gonna need some. If I'm making a jump ship.
Ah.
It's kind of an important piece of the puzzle.
Nah. Let's see. There are, it's like 63 in here at the moment.
Oh, perfect. Far more than I thought we had.
Also, gotta remember I tore down this thing, so all the thruster components that came off of it.
Oh, good point. I forgot that that thing had thrusters at one point.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Explosions. Come on. What did I come in here for? What the hell did I come in here for? Don't remember what I came in here for. I'm losing my mind.
Everything.
All of the things.
Yes. Yes, indeed. This thing's gonna need a snazzy paint job when I'm done.
Oh, I don't remember. Yes.
Also, I'm gonna have to figure out how to replicate everything I've just done on this side on that side.
Of course.
Which I'll probably have to save for the next episode.
Yeah, probably.
Since 4 a.m. comes early.
Nah. There's that. that be enough? Oh, that. Stop it. I think I have to go out one more. Oh. Okay. Oh, come on. Which means we are going to go out one more. Wow. Get you to cooperate. A bit farther. That's where it's going. Like that. Alright. Yes.
Somebody's grilling and it smells amazing.
Nom nom nom. Nope.
Also gonna have to come up with a name for this shit.
Yeah. Do. There we go.
And there we go. And just like that, I have an engine pod.
Whoop.
Ta-da!
Damn it. I need more construction components.
And the struggles continue.
Yep. Do. I swear this thing will be able to mine eventually.
It'll eventually do what?
So I swear this thing will be able to mine eventually.
Uh-huh, sure. Just like I swear this thing will eventually be able to get back to the moon. But yeah, probably gonna have to call it quits on this episode.
Okay, let me just try to get my framework so I don't have to do maths again later. That's there. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Something like that, right? 2. That's where it'll go. There's actually going to be a conveyor.
I'll just say those looking pretty badass. If I do say so myself.
I'm going to have to move that thruster somewhere. I don't know where the hell I'm going to be able to put it. Oh, no, I guess I can move it. Probably just move it over one block. Oh. Use this up. For that one. Okay. Totally built that in the wrong spot. Yeah. Rubber banding.
Yay, rubber banding?
Exactly. Alright, that's good enough so I at least kind of know where the hell I'm putting things. Dump all the things. Making progress.
Yep. Yeah, this engine pod is more or less done. I've still got a few things I want to do to it, but that's more or less the basic shape. All this aircraft for the ability to get in and out of the gravity with one cargo box and one seat.
That's really all I need.
I did consider making it a two-seater. I did for a little bit.
Yeah. Something happens, you can always tack on a passenger seat off the side of the connector or something.
Yeah. But I mean, it's considering. I mean, granted, it's still missing a pod, but it's holding level. It can still really get motoring if it wants to.
Yeah. As long as you have enough momentum once you get up near the edge of the Atmo, usually once you get through that little space, there's the ions will kick in enough to keep you going.
Yeah. I mean, that's only half the pod, really, and it's or half that's forward and backward thrust. I mean, it's kind of gets going relatively well.
Yeah. All right.
So, still a work in progress, but it's getting there.
Yeah. Probably will move that. Where I will move that to, I'm not entirely sure though.
Suppose I could get the last solar panel moving, so that way it'll at least charge the batteries a little bit faster.
Just a little bit. Strong unknown signal. We definitely need to go chasing after a couple of those at some point.
Yes, yes we do.
So I've never actually looked at the strong ones. I have no idea what they are.
I know we got close to one, and then it disappeared before we could get, before we could track it down.
There's one that's 23 kilometers out right now.
It's
But I
tempting,
feel
I
it's
know.
probably in space.
Oh yeah, I think all of them are in space. I don't think they ever come to the surface. Though that one may have fallen to the surface. The 23-kilometer one, I'm just based on its
that's what I was
orientation.
wondering.
Oh well.
Things to do next time.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Let's check something real quick. Oh, that's silly. When you turn the thing off, even all the solar panels turn off too, so it stops charging. Interesting.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Oh, did you put a reactor on it?
Nope.
That's probably why. It's probably treating it as the main power.
Well, I think I've seen that before on other crafts. There we go. I've just put it into massive recharge mode, so it's not outputting.
Nice. Hey, Vito. Fortunately,
Alright.
you're catching us at the end tonight.
Well, I think that's about gonna do it. Can't believe I'm just taking a look at the. Well, I guess I should believe it, considering I have 24 hours set to 2 hours. I was looking at the solar panels, and I'm like, they're about where we started at. Gee, I wonder why. So yeah, I'll do
Right
a
about
quick
there.
check here. Cool. And you got all your stuff turned in?
Yep. Is empty.
Sweet. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. It's been fun. We've made quite a bit of progress. Drew made a drill ship that he's fixing. And I am fixing my multi-crashed, many times over solar jump ship. Which got me from there down to here and crashed into that mountain because I didn't see it. Because it hadn't loaded in yet. And I tried to repair it a couple times and crashed it again because I was overzealous with trying to get it in the air. And so yeah. Now I'm making a more permanent version of it. But guys, until then, take it easy. And peace.
Bye.